Rocks in watercolor. Let's do some rocks in watercolor. Hi everyone, John here from Studio on 7, and I'm going to do some watercolor work today. Just going to focus on doing some rocks in the background and then foreground, just some layering and texturing. So I notice some people have problems with it. I do too, not that I'm brilliant or anything like that. I just try to work on it and find a solution for people to get better. So I'm going to put in some rocks over here, and these are going to be background rocks and maybe a little waterfall in the center, maybe coming out here and this side, and just getting in the lighter shades. In watercolor we work from light to dark, so getting in the lighter colors so that we can get down and do some nice rock work. I'm going to maybe do two styles of rocks here, one with shading and coloring and using different hues and values of brown. It's going slightly darker here now. I'm quite decided on where I actually want the light to be coming from yet. It's always good to have a plan beforehand, but hey, just go with the flow. Okay, so I'll get in some darker shade on this side so that if the light is coming from that side there. I'm also using some Chinese watercolors as well in the mix here. Get a reddish brown color mix here. Oops, I want it to look like that. Bit too much water, and there's nothing like a good old tissue paper to soak it all up. Get some more yellow back into this. It's yellow ochre that I'm using. Get some more back into that. Strengthen the values on the front rocks. Alright, so just getting in some background mountains there. Maybe just a touch of darker shade here. It gets a bit closer to us. The shade side. Shadow side. Yeah. Just go with the flow, enjoy what you do. Put in some purple into this. This darker. Of course, now this not being actual watercolor paper, this is my sketchbook. I'm going to let that dry a bit because this is still wet to the touch. I'll let that dry off and then we'll pop in some water over here, maybe a small feature in the front. Just enjoying a lovely day today. There's a typhoon passing by. We'll probably get some rain this week. Don't know if the typhoon's going to affect us at all. So we just have to wait and see what happens. While we do welcome the rain, we don't welcome the destruction that comes with it. Boy, I'm making a mess here now. The joys of art, making a mess. Some water. In the front, I think I'm going to kind of like end this in the pool here, maybe go off that side there. I'm now going to change brushes and put on thick layers of watercolor, but I need to go and get my special card, so please be patient while it dries. Alright, we have the trusty card, and now we can go to work on the foreground area. And this I'm using, these are my transparent Chinese watercolors, for those who can read Chinese. Then over here I have my Winsor & Newton, and these are Cotman watercolors. And I'm going to start with this reddish brown base that I have here. I need to make it a lot thicker than it is, and I'm going to need some of the Chinese watercolor in there as well. Some of that brown, reddy brown color, and I'm going to use that as a base for the rocks in the front here. And now I need to put this down relatively thick. This is not thick enough, so I'll just zhuzh up the yellow ochre. And now start adding extra color to this. I'll pop some blue in there, get a nice brown. And I've got a brown, get that in there. I need to dry off my brush so that I can get this blue. I want this nice blue in here too. Right. Put a tiny bit of the Chinese yellow in. They give us some green, and then to top that off, go in with black over all of that. And now to the card, and I'm going to want to bring, this will be the light side, and we've got the dark side over here. Each scrapes, make sure that you wipe the card, otherwise you're going to end up with something that you don't really like. And vary your shapes. You don't have to put in too many. I just enjoy doing these darn things. Get some really nice texture, and you can vary your colors. That video that, oh, not video, but my cards that I posted, you mix up different colors and you can really get some great rock texture and different color rocks. So you can go orange for something like, I guess in America, the Grand Canyon tends to have some beautiful rock colors. Up in Utah as well, I saw a friend's photo from up there. They got absolutely stunning orange colored rocks. Okay, so let's do something a little bit different here. Let's start with a blue. Okay, so I'm going with my Chinese watercolor here, and we're going to put on a relatively thick layer on this one. And then this is Payne's Grey. When I do these kind of rocks, I don't tend to mix colors. I rather use the color from the tube. And I pop some Payne's Grey into this side here, and to that I'm going to add some Van Dyke Brown. Okay, so we've got that in, and we'll top it off with the black. And let's see what we can come up with this time. Okay, so light is on that side, so we need to scrape from that side. I'm going to leave piece dark here. Clean that up. I'll go with a very big rock on this side. I just like playing with texture, and this just, it might not fit into the painting, but it's just good fun and great practice as well. And this being my sketchbook, this is what I like to do in my sketchbook. I think maybe we need some indigo here. Indicate some darker water. We want some of that nice blue. Pop over that. So, if you've been wondering how to do a bit of rock work, two different ways of doing rocks. This one painted in, and this one painted and then scraped out. Great technique. Add some interest to your work, and darn good fun. Thanks for watching. Ciao.